Welcome to solverfy.
Alrighty, for this algorithm, we want to order just the first three numbers in a list of integers, right? So we'll call this algorithm, let's say, first three. Of course, you can call it whatever you'd like. And it'll take as input a list of integers, say an n-sized list, but in this case, it must be at least three integers in the list in order to be able to order the first three of them. All right, so first, and in this case, we're really only concerned with A1, A2, and A3, even though there might be some additional integers. And so the first thing we're going to do is check if the first two are in order. So we'll say, well, if A1 is greater than A2, so that would be the wrong order, then we want to interchange them, right? So to interchange them, we'll create a temporary, so TMP for our temporary variable. So we'll set that equal to A1. We'll set A1 equal to A2, and then we will reset A2 equal to the temporary value, right? So we've just switched their values here. And we want to do the same thing for the second and third element in the list. We'll say, well, if A2, the second one, is greater than A3, then we need to switch them. All right, so it's going to look exactly like the if statement above, except we're replacing A2 as A1 and A2 as A3. So we have our temporary variable. We set it equal to A2. Then we'll set A2 equal to A3. I'm going to continue on the right here. And then we'll set A3 equal to the temporary value. Okay, so now the thing to be aware of, though, is if initially the maximum was A1 and the minimum was A3, then they won't be in the correct order. So we need to check again if A1 is greater than A2. Okay, so it's going to look exactly the same as that first if-then statement. So we'll set the temp equal to A1, set A1 equal to A2, then set A2 equal to the temporary one. And finally, we want to return, right? So we will return. And in this instance, it just says we need to put the first three terms in increasing order. So we can return our list, but in this case, our new list will have the first